Well, hello, everybody. I know this is kind of weird for my channel, but uh, dang it, if Bitcoin just keeps going up, keeps going up again. It had another big spike. It went over 5,400, and let's change this to it's more interesting if you're watching this like on a 1-minute graph. And I just wanted to see if anybody in my little community pays attention to this sort of thing. And if so, we could chat about it while I do this. And oops, I'm sorry, that is the wrong window. I am by no means an expert on the Bitcoin market. I do understand the technology to a fair degree, and I understand the value of the technology for the future. So, to the moon, Techonetics says, to the moon. Yeah, it's so funny because I have a little tiny bit of Bitcoin, but most of my stuff is in alts or Ether. Don't know anything about cryptocurrency, says Grateful Head. Pretty ignorant about it. Well, let's see. If I was going to do a little primer on cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency is based on a technology called the blockchain. The blockchain is a method of ledger. It's called like a decentralized ledger, right? So what basically you have is, rather than a single source of information, like say Bank of America has one central ledger, or say the Federal Reserve has one central ledger. The 10-minute graph is a good chart. All right, let's do the 10-minute. Oh, I got a 5-minute and I got a 15-minute. So here we are. Someone at the Fed can decide that they need to put more money, more greenbacks into circulation, quantitative easing. And so by doing that, they can devalue every single dollar you have in your bank account, because there's more dollars out there. It causes inflation. It means the buying power of your dollar reduces. So it's this fungible total dollar amount, right? And it's maintained from a central authority, central ledger, so to speak. Bitcoin, what decentralized ledger technology, basically, it's called the blockchain, right? So what they do is they take this ledger and they duplicate it on every computer that is processing Bitcoin. It's called mining Bitcoin, right? And this is kind of a similar. The technology has changed, and so different cryptocurrencies do use different versions of decentralized ledgers. But so for Bitcoin, you have what's called a block of information. Every single trade that is made, every purchase, every time a Bitcoin is transferred from one person to another, one account to another, that information is added to a block, what is called a block of information. It's the ledger, right? And so when each block is filled, it's saved basically into the entire network of computers, and then it is linked to the next block. So it becomes a block chain, a chain of blocks of information that are immutable, unchangeable, unerasable, right? No single authority on planet Earth can go into Bitcoin and fudge with the numbers. So it becomes an immutable ledger of every transaction that has ever taken place on the blockchain. The benefit of this, obviously, is that nobody can mess with it. Nobody can mess with the ledger. Nobody can add Bitcoin to the total number. I believe there are 21 million Bitcoin. Is that right? Let me double check real quick. Oh, you know what? I can double check on CoinMarketCap. So you go to Bitcoin here. Yeah, maximum supply 21 million. Circulating supply is 17 million because the rest have not yet been mined. And so how you get people to volunteer these computers all around the world to mine Bitcoin to keep this ledger going is that when you mine, the system pays you in Bitcoin for mining the technology. And now the method of mining is, it's essentially, oh, did I just pause that? Oh, okay. It's like if you take a math problem, right? Like, and you know the answer. This is how every transaction is sort of locked and then unlocked and then placed into the ledger for permanent keeping, right? So basically, you get the answer to a question, to a mathematical question, and then the computer has to go through and say, okay, say your answer is 10, right? Here's your key. Your key is 10. Only the system knows what the formula it was you got to get to 10. Was it 5 times 2? Was it 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2? Was it 20 divided by 2? Was it, you know what? You know what I mean? You get all these different possible ways to get to the answer. And the difficulty level every, I don't know how many blocks, but every so many blocks, I think it might be like millions of blocks. I don't remember. Perkindo says it's based on hashes. Each subsequent hash is tied to the previous and the following. Yeah, now describe what a hash is, Perkindo. So the difficulty of these mathematical equations gets more difficult every certain number of blocks, and it's called the halvening because it makes it twice as difficult. And so the processing power, or the processing takes twice as long, I believe. Yeah, so in the beginning, it was like really, really simple to mine Bitcoin. You could just do it on your laptop. But now it's like it takes so long and so much information, so much processing power to unlock each one. It's like that's why you have like Bitcoin mining facilities that have just like thousands of video cards, processors, just, you know, grinding and grinding through all of this information. Isn't a hash a block? I do not believe a hash is a block. Perkindo sounds like he knows. Perkindo. Is it up today? Yeah, man, it shot up over 4,200. It is creating a consolidating pennant right now. Let's do a 3-minute. I like the 1 minute. So yeah, it's creating this consolidating pennant. So usually, I don't know. I don't always follow technical analysis, but a hash algorithm turns an arbitrarily large amount of data into a fixed length number. There you go. Maybe you can retire. Yeah. So, anyways, I am. See, Bitcoin is like the gold standard. It's like the first cryptocurrency, right? And so all these other cryptos, all this other technology has kind of erupted from this basic technology, and they're finding unlimited use cases for these immutable ledgers and this immutable. And they're saying, all the techies are saying that this is essentially the next iteration of the internet. And it started with Bitcoin, but honestly, Bitcoin is so slow that it's no longer. I don't know. Perkindo, did they get Lightning Network up and running? I have not been paying attention to this for like a year. Do I keep mine offline or on an exchange? Both, actually. Both. I'm going to work until I'm 56. That's all I know. So yeah, I have a Ledger Nano here, and then I have some on a couple different exchanges, actually several different exchanges. I just don't like getting in and out of my Nano all the time. So, Liam Gray, I tried mining Bitcoin, but it was costing me more in electricity than I was making with 6 computers doing it, so not viable for me. Yeah, well, yeah, in some cases, probably just cheaper. Yes, Lightning is up and is working. Things are so much faster now. Oh, sweet. Perkindo, you want to come in and talk about this? You sound like you know what you're talking about. I have been a bit out of the loop. I've, yeah, I put most of, well, not most, but I put a lot of my altcoins. I just consolidated a lot of them into PundiX last year, and then it crashed. The whole thing came crashing down. But yeah, I just didn't see. I think the alts have more of a future. I don't know. I may be making a mistake by not putting more into Bitcoin. I know a lot of crypto people say like put 50% of your stuff into your investment into Bitcoin. But saw a guy got scammed, paid supposedly IRS with Bitcoin. Dogecoin to the moon. No Dogecoin. No Dogecoin. Dogecoin bad. I remember buying Bitcoin for a friend from a local guy. Cost roughly $300 then. He wanted it for Silk Road. Oh my goodness. Freaking I would, Mike, but I'm in the car on my way to buy groceries. Right on. Yeah, so it's interesting. Wow, we are at 53.68 now. Man, when it spikes like that, it just crazy. It did that during the last hour while I was paying attention. And it's funny because every time I'm sitting there thinking, gosh, should I, cash out some of my Pundi, put it into Bitcoin, and then I just don't do anything, and I think about it and I don't do anything, and then it spikes, and then I'm like, ah! But, that's the way it is. See how it's been on the 1 hour, right? It's like it spikes, it comes down. Actually, this one kind of had a nice little dip. How many days? How long ago was this? I can't even tell. 4 or 5. So this was the 4th dip, and then coming up, down, up, and just a steady incline. Yeah, man, what were we at? Like 6 weeks ago was just, oh my gosh, look at that. So we've been on this slow, healthy incline since what? January, March? And it's been like 6 weeks or more. Yeah, it was like 6 weeks. And then, bam, right at April 1st. And some people are saying this started as an April Fool's joke. But whatever it was, the risk was just, people didn't think the risk was as great anymore, and people just started dumping money in. And now look at this growth again. This seems like healthy growth, right? This is people finally just dumping money back in. Dude, we were down at like 147 billion in market cap. Let me see. How low did we go in market cap? Let's do 3 months. So this was the bottom right here. Oh my gosh, the market cap was down at 111,000. Wow, I didn't even look at it when it was that low. And then after that, we got this bump here on February 8th. And it's just been this healthy, slow, healthy, little bumps and dips here, but slow, healthy incline. And I'm like, yes, 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 this feels good again. This feels good again. And then this was just like, bam, back in the news. Everybody wants Bitcoin. That's just crazy. Bitcoin were worthless until 2010 when someone accepted it for payment for a delivery pizza. They paid 10 Bitcoin for one pizza. That tied Bitcoin to the real world reference point, and it took off from there. And that's why I'm invested in Pundi, man. Pundi is making absolute efforts to get, and it's not here in America. I mean, well, Pundi is, but you can trade it here. But in Indonesia, they've got little, like, not ATM machines, but just little payment machines. So, oh my gosh, it just spiked. Oh, no, that's what we were looking at earlier. Little payment machines, and they've gone through multiple different iterations of these things. And kind of becoming its own little exchange, but for real world applications, so that people can buy and use cryptocurrencies at grocery stores, at liquor stores, at little markets and whatnot. James Hayes, I don't understand tax law and Bitcoin in the US right now. Do you have to report it? You have to report it if you make trades. So if you buy and just sit on it and just, hold it, and then 10 years from now you trade it or sell it for whatever its value is, then at that point you have to pay capital gains on it. If you buy it and you trade it at a profit in any given year, you have to pay capital gains on the profit in that year. It's really stupid. That whole thing kind of put a little freaking kibosh on a lot of the movement. But yeah, if you buy and hold, then you don't have to deal with all that stuff until you cash out. Perkino says, I still believe XRP is the next one that's going to take off. It's going to be the international standard for all bank transfers within the next 5 years. I agree with you, Perkindo. I was a little out. Dude, I had so much mother flipping Ripple at one point. Yeah, XRP, it also goes by Ripple, although that's not exactly accurate. And dude, yeah, I think I had like 40,000 XRP at one point. And I was like, no, it wasn't that much. But yeah, dude, I swapped for freaking Pundi. I swapped for Pundi because I really thought Pundi was gonna be, oh, it's coming back up, 53.73. And I still think Pundi is. It was not reacting like here when well, no, that's not today. When everything shot up here, like everything shot up, and Pundi didn't, and I was like, oh no, did I really just screw myself? But then it did, and it was late. It didn't react to everything else, right? Where's April 1st? Here, let's do 1 month. Where's April 1st? So here's April 1st, and boom, Bitcoin shoots up. Pundi just kind of does a little blip, and then and it goes down a little bit. And I'm like, what? And then bam, it shoots up here. I still think their technology is a great one, so I'm holding on to it. Yeah, dude, I just bought I bought back into Ripple. I think I have 5,000 now. Yeah, you bought in at 19 cents. That's where I think I bought in the first time I bought into Ripple. It was at about 19 cents. Man, when it shot up to over $1, I was like, ah! As long as commodities are traded in dollars, how can crypto become a standard? Well, crypto is kind of its own market. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Let's put this on the 1 minute. Watch this on the 1 minute. Oh, man, I spent so much time last year staring at these charts. Lino might be worth something since PewDiePie is going to stream primarily on DLive now, and that operates with Lino coin. Does it? I don't know anything about it, though, or cryptocurrency for that matter. Lino. Lino? Lena? Are you sure what the name is? Let's see. Let's see what DLive. D. Oh. Crypto Gamer DLive. PewDiePie to give $50,000 via blockchain app that deplatformed. App that deplatformed Alex Jones. As native YouTube. Instead, he will be using blockchain-infused streaming service DLive, and he's giving away a bag of money to help promote the budding network. Yeah, I saw that. Lino? Well, where the heck can you get Lino? Conversion rate of 1. Yeah. 1/100th of a penny per token. Yeah, that's kind of where Pundi is, I think. Oh, less. A little less than that. Shoot. Well, where? It's not on CoinMarketCap? It's not on CoinMarketCap. Lino Network. Oh, do you have to buy it directly? Lino testnet tracker, Lino blockchain account. Largest live streaming DApp in the world is now Lino Network. We believe it. Go to DLive. I'm going to have to look into this. Because, yeah, that's what you need. You need somebody like a PewDiePie promoting blockchain and technology such as this. When I hung up on 350 XRP, LOL, bought in. Oh, yeah, you said that earlier. Is Lino Chinese? I don't know. As long as commodities are treated. Oh, wow, you guys aren't asking anything. You're just like sitting there. Is Lino Chinese? I don't know. You want me to read through this? I don't want to like read their white paper or anything. Let's read their blog. They look Chinese to me. DLive is linked with China, and China just hammered down on Bitcoin like yesterday, I think. Is it really possible to trust YouTube to help content creators? Proof human engagement on decentralized networks. Lino is leveling the playing field. You do have to have a decentralized network for streaming so that we don't end up with this crap where they're shutting down people whom the higher powers disagree with politically. Right? Adding Ethereum Classic to support Coinbase. Lino, see the blockchain again. Lino testnet tracker, Lino blockchain account. Gosh, so you do have to go directly here. Oh, Lino testnet on GitHub. I should be drawing right now. Only valid donation you can skip valid cost. Let's go back there. Lino blockchain account. All right. Content creators are facing content monetization challenges. Lino's mission is to create a value-sharing content economy where content creators, viewers, and all other contributors are fully and fairly incentivized to maximize long-term economic growth in a sustainable way. Proof of content value. At Lino, we believe in paying based on impressions alone would create fraudulent consumption. Oh, yeah. We employ several measures to prevent the system from being flooded with fraud or spam. Thousands of TPs. Lino uses practical Byzantine fault-tolerant based proof-of-stake consensus algorithm to achieve thousands of transactions per second. Thousands per second. Transactions on the Lino network are processed with instant finality. Just made it to the store. Luckily, I brought my earbuds so I can still listen in and still comment where I can. Sneaky Pekindo. Sneaky Perkindo is sneaky. Proof of human engagement. The Lino ecosystem is built upon engagement from real humans, not bots. Proof of human engagement is used to prevent bots from manipulating the reward and distribution and discourage potential attacks. Infrastructure auction. Hey, auctions. System. We believe in using decentralized peer-to-peer CDN, but current solutions are below par. Lino at this stage proposes an auction-based method to prioritize performance. That's interesting. I'm going to have to watch some videos on this and see and get a little more in-depth information. Native currency system. Lino is developing its own currency on the Lino blockchain. The currency system aims to create sustainable content economy that incentives all community members. Decentralized governance system. The decentralized governance system built in the Lino blockchain aims to achieve a balance among all contributors and to ensure each decision is aligned with all parties interested. How are they getting proof of stake consensus to achieve thousands of transactions per second per Kendo? Is that something related to Lightning Network? Because I thought you could only reach that level of transaction speed was sharding, but again, I haven't been paying attention for like a year. Grateful Head, yeah, it was another YouTuber I had watched that mentioned there were some sketchy ties with China, but who knows? He could have been wrong. Yeah, God, I need to get back into this stuff, but there's so much more stuff I want to get into these days. I wish I could just invest and forget. Oh, that is healthy. Look at that. It's coming back up, coming back up. Let's see what this line. Lino blockchain overview. It's the white paper. I don't want to read the white. Should I read the white paper? Perkindo probably wants me to read the white paper. Just having, I wonder if PewDiePie like looked into this stuff right before he just dove in. Zarank said, I just signed up for DLive and tried to subscribe to PewDiePie, but I need 298 Lino points per month to subscribe. I got free point for joining. Oh. That's interesting. That's actually subscription-based cryptocurrency, fiat to crypto. That's actually a really good way to build the value of a cryptocurrency. Is by having people subscribe to buying whatever, $5 worth a month, $10 worth a month, whatever it is, and then they could use that that currency itself to tip and reward content creators. Hello. If you're not going to say anything, don't call me. Grateful Head says, yeah, my neighbor was an investor and forgot with Apple, but bought when they first went public. I'm sure he has quite a nest egg now. Yeah, I got a friend who bought 3,000 shares of Amazon 18 years ago when it was $1 a share. E. Michael says, I think I have some Limo coins. I don't even see it on CoinMarketCap. So other than getting it directly from Lino? No, it's not even on CoinMarketCap. No. So I think you have to get it directly. Yeah, Lino. I think you have to get it directly from their wallet. All right, let's read some of their white paper. I know white paper reading can get kind of dry. Directly from DLive. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. 88 points is equivalent to $1.53 US. Yeah. Vision. Video and live streaming content creators have worked relentlessly for years to provide good content. Viewers spend a huge amount of time and money to support them. At the same time, giant platforms profit from those endeavors and have grown from their infancies into multi-billion-dollar companies. The vast majority of content creators do not benefit from the financial gains of the businesses they helped to build, but also have been forced to accept the disproportionate revenue-sharing rules established by those platforms. Typically, current platforms take 30 to 50% cut from current content creators' earnings. On top of that, higher monetization bars and unfair content promotion further threaten the survival of many content creators. Yeah. Yeah, that is a problem and the problem with something like YouTube. So I got no disagreements with you there. Rewarding incentives to further incentivize all contributors. Sustainable and gosh, this sounds an awful lot like a white paper I wrote for comic book. No, I'm not going to talk about that. Content creator publisher, content creators, donations, paid subscriptions, 90% goes to content creators. 10% goes to LS holders. Donations, subs, page, channel ads, voting, reward, content reward. Gosh, this is just... Okay, I wrote a white paper for something called Comic Coins last year. And the reward system here is... It reminds me an awful lot of my own. So, too funny. I am going to have to look into this some more. That is interesting. All right, we're taking a little correction in the last few minutes. That would be a lot of cash. Amazon is huge now. Yeah, I think Amazon stock is somewhere around, let's see, Amazon, let's look it up. It was at like 1,200 a share last time. Is 18,400. So that is 1.8 times 3 and $5.4 million now. That $3,000 is now $5.4 million. So congratulations to my friend. I'm ordering Packins Land today. Right on. Grateful Head says, Mike, what book are you working on? Is there a link to your current campaign? Today is payday. Yeah, just go to http://themegcomic.com. Get on there, buy the most expensive package you can. I would appreciate it. That would be a lot of cash. Yeah. So this is similar to Credo, where the workers are also the owners. I'm owning the means of production. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is that, the only reason something like YouTube or Vimeo or anything has a platform is because people are willing to create content for that platform. They don't... Okay, YouTube has started recently creating their own content, but the vast majority of YouTube's content is just creators putting stuff up. And then YouTube takes... I mean, granted, it's their right to. They built the platform, but they take... Yeah, like super chats. You super chat me money right now. You super chat me $100. YouTube takes $30 of it. 30 freaking %. because you want to tip me, and they take, yeah. So that's kind of a sucker's bet. I have the most random channel, don't I? It's like, what's Mike going to talk about today? Oh, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Tomorrow it's Game of Thrones. Actually, tonight it's Game of Thrones. This is probably going to get confusing for regular fans. Like, what kind of channel is this? It jumps from one thing to the next all the time. Oh my gosh, would you just open up? I got a contribution earlier. I wanted to see what it was. Sorry. The Meg graphic novel. Right on. And notification of donation received. What is this? What is this? So this is not a today at 12. Oh, somebody donated to me for doing cross-examinations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not necessary, but I do appreciate it. All right, where are we at? Tomorrow, Mike talks about microwave cooking. Yeah, you remember I did that one video on how to chop up a chicken. I will super chat you 5 Dogecoin. You know what? I'm gonna put my. I didn't do it. Jeez. Hold on. Let me stop sharing real quick so that you guys don't see what I'm doing. I am going to put my Ether and Bitcoin wallets. Hold on a second. YouTube. In the description for anyone who wants to donate Ether or Bitcoin. I will accept it. Blacklist Universe. No, your channel is natural. I like it. So what is the deal with Game of Thrones tonight? It's back. Yes, tonight. Game of Thrones. Oops, show more. No, I have to do this from my YouTube studio. Tonight we will be having Drawn and Quartered Game of Thrones edition. Jay Hamilton says Game of Thrones is poop. And the next, it's fishing. I'd love to do a fishing stream. I am a terrible fisherman, but I do enjoy it. Videos. Live. Oh my gosh, this computer is a chug-a-lug. I know. I was like, I'm going to do a Bitcoin video. I probably should have put my Bitcoin wallet in there. I did earlier today, but let's see. Copy and live events. Edit. Doing this all live in real time. Yeah, going to... Oh, so random. Yes, I have the Oh So Random channel for YouTube. All right, let's see. And now back to our show. Blues playoff hockey is tonight, Friday, and Sunday. So you're not going to be at the auction on Friday, Dennis? No auction for you? Let's see if this has gone up. 750. Pundi, I need you to blow up. Wow, the market cap. Oh, that's a lot of movement, actually. A lot of movement. Let's see, past month. Yeah, look at all that volume right there. Bam. Shot up from 0.00675 and it's at 0.00749. So that's a decent bump, actually. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Where are we at now? Oh, we're taking a little dive. We're taking a little dive, people. Little dive. We got to help Mike sell more books so he can get a real computer. Please. You're a terrible fisherman. I knew you were just cosplaying being Japanese. Well, I don't yeah, whatever. Shut up, Ray Thulu. I'm buying the Meg graphic novel today. I can't believe he's doing a Meg comic. Amazing. Thanks, Grateful Head. The other 2 comics are great as well. If you want to just get all 3 for $50, you should do that. I'm pushing a buggy in a grocery store, so I can't post my usual links to everything. But if you want a quick and easy way to find all the links I post, just go to perkindospicks.com. Perkindos-picks.com. Bitcoin booming again. Live stream. Yeah, wow. It's so funny that this happened. Can you imagine if we were watching live as it hit this freaking just crazy ramp up? It was like boom, because it was already this is 52.87 was already quite a high for the past week. Let's see. Let's go to the hour chart. Where were we at? 52. This is hour. Yeah. So we this was our last high, 52, about 5,300. So 52.87 was for the last week. It was quite a high. Actually, that was right here, huh? And then, boom, freaking 54.22. Never a dull moment in Bitcoin. Never a dull moment. But yeah, that's the funny thing. This to me, I loved. Just this slow, steady, healthy growth was just so great. And then shaka boom. Look at that craziness. It's insanity, I tell you. I back the Megan 6 gun. Love your work, Mike. Thank you, Delisandro. Thank you, Timothy. Sorry for this shameless self-promotion. Absolutely, Perkendo. Promote yourself. Promote yourself. Michael Pernesti, what is the other book that came with Cyber Monday Meg deal? Oh, the Incredibles. The Imaginaries. Mike, quality-wise so far, Doug is winning. The Hardbound was amazing, but so far Lone Star has the best story of all the CG books I have gotten. Well, thank you. It is important to me that people like the actual story. Interweb says, who will the choices be on D&Q? I would love to see you guys do the Hound. Well, I think if we do the straw poll, sorry. I think if we do the straw poll, it's going to end up being Danny. And I kind of don't want to take that away from you guys having the choice to do the straw poll. So I'm going to guess it's going to end up being Danny. But it's up to you guys. Amen to a real computer. I tried Google Hangouts the other day and I'm so choppy. They call me Ric Flair. Woo! Sorry for this almost shameless shelf promotion. No worries. Friday game is 6:30 Pacific, so I'll miss it. Create a fake account of me to bid high and pray someone unnamed. Some unnamed fella. Yeah, we know who you're talking about, Dennis. Outbids me. It's nice to see my portfolio go back up. I was so depressed. Yeah, I knew it would. I do. I mean, I don't have faith in the technology of my own, but I know that all the tech people believe in the technology. So the technology is the foundation of this market. And yeah, you had the big, what I called the CNN boom, your a year ago or whatever it was. And then subsequent crash because it was a boom based on speculated, it was the speculators market. And so I'm hoping that I'm hoping this isn't speculator money. I'm hoping this is people investing in the technology itself, because that's what we need to grow the true value of, hey, look, we're getting another little spike. The true value. Let each artist pick who they think wins the throne. No, I don't want to do a bunch of different characters. That's not how it goes. What's up? What's up? How was school?
Wait, I didn't go to school.
You went to testing. That was school.
No, it wasn't.
Didn't you do testing?
Yeah.
At school? Oh, it wasn't at school? Where was it?
Office.
Office? Oh, because you missed the test. Right. Okay. Mike, do you do any commissioned art? I'm not taking commissions at this time, Grateful Head. I vote to draw White Hodor. Hodor, 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 Horror, Horror, Horror. Ooh, it's coming back up. It's coming back up. 53.78. Let's see how Ethereum is doing. Let us see how Ethereum is doing against the dollar. This is the 1 minute chart. It did have a decent little run up, but it looks like it hit this point of resistance and just dipped under it, and then came right back up. And then is growing again. So overall, on the daily, got a 30-minute chart. 30 minutes. When was this? This was 4:07. Today is 4:10. So 3 days ago. Oh yeah, this was a nice bump. Some consolidating, and then bump again, and then kind of a weird chart here. I like this little spike. Yeah, I'm still at a loss. I bought 10 Ethereum when it was about 200. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My wife brings me foods. Japanese food. At 230. I think I bought it because I was like, man, it's still so cheap. And then it kept diving. So I'm like sitting here waiting for that to get back up to where, actually maybe it wasn't 230. I forget exactly how much it was. Here you go. What? You giving me more stuff? Ooh, boba tea. Thank you. My wife's probably like, now he's talking about Bitcoin. Speaking of commissions, how does a non-artist come close to asking for the actual image they want? Ignore if it's too much to go into. That's a hard question to answer, man. I mean, like, hey, can you draw what's in my head? The best you could do is give an artist a description and be happy with however they translate that description in their work. It's never going to be exactly what you have in your head. So accept, enjoy, move on. Bitcoin, pay me in Latinum. How about how if I pay you in Imperial credits? Speaking, isn't XRP pretty much a holding currency that you can only trade other currency for? Its value hardly moves, but it's used to stow cash. Its value has changed. The thing about XRP is it's more centralized than most, certainly more centralized than Bitcoin. But because rather than a series of thousands of individual users around the world as their decentralized ledger, the Ripple or the XRP decentralized ledger is semi-centralized because it is the different banks around the world that hold the various ledgers. But because there are fewer points of whatever transference, fewer nodes to write to, it's almost instantaneous. The purchase. So when you trade in Ripple or XRP, it's almost instantaneous. So and it's extremely cheap. The cost to transfer XRP from one bank to another or one individual to another, it's like almost negligible, especially compared to the price of moving like US dollars from bank to bank, from country to country. XRP is, so I guess in a sense, what you're saying about it being a holding thing, yeah, because you can take XRP and it becomes the standardized fiat currency for international trade, bank to bank. So you can move XRP from Mumbai to New Jersey in the blink of an eye for pennies on not pennies on the dollar, just pennies, like literal pennies for like thousands of dollars. And so for the banks, this becomes very beneficial because they can still charge fees for people to move money. And but it would cost them significantly less. And it would be instantaneous instead of taking, days. It can take days to transfer money via wire transfer, even from one bank to another, one country to another. Yeah, Ripple is the platform. Ripple's the company, right? Perkindium sounds like a cryptocurrency that would sell here. I'll take some Perkindium. I kind of always thought of it as essentially a place to stow coins when other currencies drop. You mean Bitcoin? The reason I'm highly invested in Ethereum is because it's the platform for so many other tokens that they're all based on the Ethereum platform. And yeah, I invested in Ethereum June 2 years ago, I think. No, back to XRP. XRP is to a mediator for both cryptocurrencies and fiat. It's a good way to put it. Interwebs got into Ethereum and Litecoin kind of early. Ethereum I got in about $40, but then I went alt crazy. I know. I know. Because like you're on one of those smaller exchanges like IDEX or Hotbit or Buybox, and you see these things trading for just like hundredths of a penny, and you're like you research and you like the concept, you like the team, you think it's a good foundational thing, like I did with Pundi, right? And then Pundi got onto Binance and it just blew up, man. My freaking, just watching every time I'd look at my account, it would be worth like hundreds of dollars more. And it was too addicting to watch that stuff. But then the whole thing crashed because of the bubble, and now I'm just waiting. I'm just patiently waiting for it all to go back up. Don't even attempt to mine anything, just buy and sit on it. Well, you can go to places, I think is it Hashflare? And you can buy mining contracts. So you're cloud mining. Trump live soon. Will sign executive order on energy and infrastructure. AOC will be mad. I wish Trump would sign an executive order to tell the IRS to lay off crypto trading. Yeah. Sorry, I'm eating sushi. Yeah, if you need a video card, get it now before this gets too hyped up again. You guys want to watch Bitcoin again? Ethereum isn't. Oh, that's a 30-minute. How's Ether doing? Well, you know what? Ether's still having this very nice, healthy upward climb, right? It's not going crazy. It's not going crazy. I'm okay with that. I don't want crazy. You know? I mean, a 2.76% increase from yesterday. That's awesome. I mean, I love it when you're like, here, let's see if there's, you know, I love it when, oh gosh, none of the ones are going crazy today. I love it when you have a coin and it does like a 30 or a 70%, you know, jump in a day. It's exciting as all get out, but I'd rather have the tortoise win this race, you know what I mean? Slow and steady. I don't want to fall off any more cliffs. Oh, Cardano. Nice. I have Cardano. I have EOS. EOS is doing 5%. Well, not 5, but 4.58. I do not have any Neo. I have no Ontology. I have no Zcash, even though that is on Coinbase now. I didn't bother getting any. Litecoin. I have one Litecoin. I just don't see the point of Litecoin. It drives me nuts that it's. Ether. Yeah, so pretty good. All right, let's go back to USD markets, XRP, Bitcoin, EOS Bitcoin, Binance Bitcoin. Well, let's see how Binance Coin is doing. Bitcoin markets, USD markets, pair. Binance against the US dollar, down 7%. Let's see this over the course. Let's do the 1 day. Wait, is this not Binance? BNB, right? That's Tether USD. BNB Binance Coin. Wait, why is that such a short chart? Oh, there we go. Yeah, 1 day. So look at that. Binance has just been killing it. Look at that. How long ago was this? 12, 18? This was December. It was $4.50, and it's at 20 now. Man, if I had just had all my money in Binance. So for those who don't know, Binance is one of the largest, if not the largest exchange out there. It's a Korean exchange. It's Korean, right? Binance it's Korean. I think it's Korean. And Binance Coin is the exchange's token. So it is its own cryptocurrency, but it is the native token. So when you do trades, if you trade in and out of Bitcoin or Ethereum or Ripple, it costs you a certain percentage. If you trade in and out of Binance Coin, it costs you 50% of the percentage of doing the other trades. So a lot of people will just hold, if they want to hold on trading, they will put their money into Binance Coin. And man, look at that chart. It was just up 400% in 4 months. Now that would have been a good move. Would have been, could have been, would have been. Anyways, let's go back to Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin? This is the 1 day chart. 1 day. This is the bottom of the market was. I can't even read that. 31. Oh no, bottom of the market. 31.56, and now we are at 53.67. Binance Coin did better than Bitcoin. All right, let's go back to the 1 minute. 1 minute's more exciting. Did good on BNB last time it shut up. Good job, interwebs. Hey, if you have not subscribed already to this channel, granted, I don't do Bitcoin analysis all day long, every day, but it's fun. But do subscribe. Comics Legend, get ready for the fall. What do you mean? Then it says, Mike, you need to get a Democrat back who scares the markets and makes people push their money into crypto, driving up the value. I don't want scared value. I want people who understand and want to invest in the technology. That's what I want for a healthy, coin market, crypto market. You killed yourself on Poe, bought it when it was 24 and tanked to 0.005. Oh man, I got out of Poe. I was in Poe. I actually sold. I had a sign that says we'll accept cryptocurrency, and I had this long conversation with the guy. And I sold some art for Poet. And I traded out of that to get into Pundi. But they all dove. But Pundi never got over 3 cents, I think. Right? So it diving down to like 7. It's not as bad a dive as Poet took. Rich people manipulate these. Get ready for the fall. Oh. Well, at least it's individual rich people, not the Fed chairman. I just logged into my Binance account on Monday after not looking at it in 6 months. You must enjoy that. Bitcoin boomerang again. Boomerang. Yeah. So, what other alts are you guys into? Anyone who is? I'm surprised there's so many people in our community who know about this stuff. I had a granny at that con I was just telling you about come up to me, and she saw a sign. It says, she said, "Oh, you accept Bitcoin here?" She's like, "How do you even use that? And how does it even work?" And then she goes, "I have some." So she actually had Bitcoin because of it was at that, like I said, the CNN boom, right? Everybody was like, "Get in on Bitcoin, get in on Bitcoin," and it was just that unhealthy, crazed boom. Do I ever cash out? No. No, this is all investment for future. Like I said, I believe in this technology. And yeah, there's going to be scams. There's going to be bunk. There's going to be, BitConnect. But that's why you got to do your research, man. Do your research. Find the technologies and the systems you think it's going to work best in. Do your own DYOR. DYOR. You have Vencoin, WTC. What is WTC? I know what NEO is. ICX. Let's see. Oh, Walton Chain. Gosh, do I have any Walton Chain? I don't think I do. Let's see how it's done in the last 3 months, though. That's a nice bump. That is a nice little bump you got there. You must be happy with that in the last 3 months. And yeah, man, I had joint ventures. That? Joint? No. ICX. Oh, Icon. Icon is one of the ones I had always meant to look at, but I never got around to it. I had like this little list. Yeah, see, almost all the alts have just really been rallying. You are at 41 cents now, and you were down at 18 cents. So you're up 100 and something percent. That's good. Let's see how NEO is doing. NEO. Oh, that's up nicely today alone. Let's check the 3-month. So the low was about here at 691, and now we are at 1258, so nearly double. Can't complain. Can't complain about that. Right? Am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right? Look at this market cap, man. Woo! What a freaking blow up. See, I think if it wasn't for this big bloody spike here, oh, sorry. If it wasn't for this, what I called the CNN spike, if it wasn't for this crash, this crash wouldn't have happened. And I think we would have been on a slow, steady course like this. We probably would have been up around here, right? Or up around 500 billion, I think, if we had maintained a healthy growth instead of this insanity. We would have been, the market cap would have been more than, maybe call it double what it is today. But, that's all speculation, so. But yeah, this was the bottom. It is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. But I would have been happy with this growth to continue, this growth line continuing. But either way, it wouldn't have been in the news if this simple, healthy growth line would have continued. But this, bam, gets you in the news. And that gets people interested once again in XRP. I think XRP is a good place for beginners. Low barrier to entry, not a lot of fluctuations, so not as high a risk. You won't make a lot, but I think of it as learning to swim before jumping in the deep end. So did XRP ever get everything worked out with Western Union, or did that was that all rumor, and did that just not happen? Because honestly, Western Union and XRP, that seems like a marriage made in heaven. I feel bad for the peeps who got into Bitcoin hype at 18,000. I told you guys about my friend who first bought into Bitcoin at 31 or $34, something like that. and he bought his first $1,000 worth when it was that little, and then he had at one point at the peak of the market he had $88 million in Bitcoin. Woo! Crazy. For thinking that Bitcoin could hold you. Yep, my portfolio is finally recovering. I know. It feels good. It feels good. Pundi, my vast stores in Pundi, not recovering as quickly as anything else, but I still think it's good. I still think it's a good one. So I'm just gonna hold on. If I want to put investment in anything else, I'm not going to trade it out of Pundi. Actually, that's not fair. I did see what I did, and you guys might want to think about this because, as you know, you do have to pay. Like if you traded while it was high, then you had to pay tax on that, right? Well, then the converse has to be true. So if you trade now while it's still low, then you should be able to take the loss, right? So I just took my Pundi and I moved it in and out of Ether. Except I had so much of it, dude. I had 2 million Pundi. So I just traded, and then I kind of moved it around a little bit. So I had some diversification going, a little more diversification going. As far as I know, Western Union is on board with XRP. Ah, that's great news. What do you mean, Perkendo? Too much original comic art? I don't understand. Oh, it's cold. The CG community is becoming a stereotype. Martial arts, guns, comic books, Bitcoin, no PCs and tech. How is that a stereotype? I don't understand, Jane. There's some dark humor regarding a cryptocurrency named Poe going down in value. At least there is to me. Yeah, actually, let's check out Poe. Let's see how Poe has done. Good old poet. Which I dumped out of. Oof. All-time high, 21 cents. .004. Yeah, that one hurts. 3-month growth. 3-month growth. 004 to 006. Hey, that's a 50% growth in the last since February. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother. Actually, let's see where Pundi was again, because I don't think it did that much better. But again, I don't think it was ever. Let's see where Pundi was at its high. At its high, it was. At its high, it was 1.5 cents. Just not quite 1.5 cents. But you know, when you have 2 million of something at 1.5 cents, it's kind of nice. Especially when we were seeing, because I bought Pundi when it was down here, right? Just barely clicking up. It was maybe, yeah, right there. And then when it went up to 1.5 cents, dude, get 1,000% on any investment in a matter of weeks. You were gonna see, where was it? April 14th to May 14th. In a month, my investment went up 1,000%. I was like, ah! And now it's down to half of where I bought it in originally. So, but Look at that. Boom, right there. That. Look at that. The 3-month. The 3-month. The low on Pundi was even earlier than the low on everything else. That's trippy. So it had to be growing outside of this whole Bitcoin thing, because it only had a little bit of a Bitcoin bump here. This was the Bitcoin bump. And then it had its own growth here. So that's weird, huh? Pundi seems to be reacting outside of the way the rest of the market is reacting, which I think is very interesting. And it still does. Oh no, am I lagging out? Have I lagged out? Can you guys hear me? Can you people hear me? Because looking at YouTube, I'm lagging out. Maybe it's because my son is... No, you can't hear me? Why is my YouTube doing that? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Talk to me. I need to know if you can hear me or not. I'm trying to refresh my YouTube, but it doesn't seem to want to play nice. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Oh man, my YouTube being all lame. Oh no, there it is. All right, so we're still locked on the Pundi chart, right? And where is the Pundi chart? There we go. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry. This is okay. You can hear me? You can hear me coming through fine? Okay, sorry. I apologize. I can hear you because YouTube hates you. YouTube, apparently, YouTube does hate me. All right. Somebody asked, why do some of these do better than others? Because they're all individual companies. They all have their own individual investors. They all do different things, or at least hopefully they're not all just redundancies. They all have their own use cases, right? And so some of them will, their investments will rely on, or the fluctuations in their investments will rely on what they themselves are doing, and the people who are investing in them seeing what they're doing is either worth investing in or worth backing out of. Individual companies have rumors that, buy the rumor, sell the news, that type of mentality. So yeah, they're all their own little individual companies. It's like saying, hey, how come all comic book creators don't get paid the same amount of money or whatever? It's all different. Have you ever watched one of them organized pump and dumps take place? I haven't watched one, but I've heard about them. Yeah, so there's these what are they on? Discords? I don't know, like Discords or one of these other chats where people will get together and they will pump up a coin or a token and then they'll watch it just skyrocket because, you know, when investors see it going up, everyone's like, oh, it's going up, put money, you know, FOMO, everybody FOMOs in. And then when it gets to a certain price point, all those people that put the initial money out will dump at the height and cheat all those other people out of their investment. It's pretty messed up. Loud and clear. You hear us? Okay. I roboted for a second. I felt like I roboted for a while. Just nod if you can hear me. This is really interesting to learn about. It is. It's fun, man. It's addictive. There's so many videos on YouTube about this stuff. I would just sit here and listen to updates on stuff like all day. Oh, there goes the dump. There goes the dump. It's coming back down. People are cashing out. I wonder how long that's going to last. Oh, people are going to be like, all right, now buy. It's going to hit this resistance, pass this resistance. Is it going to pass this resistance? Oh my gosh, buy now. Oh. Dumping, buying. There's no way it's going any lower than this. This is exciting. Dumping, buying. Watch. Look at the volume. Volume's just going to go climb right now because this is a buying opportunity. Oh my gosh, dude. Are we watching? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I didn't mean to crash Bitcoin. Holy cow, it's got down to 5,200. Oh my. No way. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude. Buying, selling. Massive sell-off.
What's that?
Bitcoin.
How much does it cost me now?
5,200. Here comes the buying. Here comes the buying. No. Oh my god. You know what? I want to see the actual trading on here. Trading fast and furious. Look at that. 52.15, 52.15. Buy. This reminds me of Trading Places. I'm selling orange futures at 200 a share. Blah, blah, blah. Buy. Oh my goodness. Oh, everyone in the chat is just silent. Otherwise. Yeah, there comes the buying. Here comes the buying. It is what it is. Here it goes. Coming back up. The buying opportunity of the last, what is this? 5, 10, 15, 20. Of the last 2 hours. And here it goes again. I wonder where it's going to level off. Yeah, see, so this is what they, I can't do the thing, but you see how the low lows they create this line here, and then the high highs, they create this line here. They usually say that when these have a convergence, things will either go up or they'll go down. When they meet the convergence here, from here and here, there will be an event. It will either go up or it will go down. And apparently, it decided to go down because it just went sort of a very quick parabolic drop, creating a significant buying opportunity for anyone who's been paying attention today. What in the heck? My computer is like lagged out. I can't get. Oh, I was like, I'm gonna get my phone just so I can read the stinking chat. It's not on. What's your phone? It's 1:44. What the heck? I might have to reboot my Mac. Because... Or I could just quit Chrome, open up Brave, and... Sorry, I know if you guys are chatting, I can't read any of it because this stupid Mac. All right, let me get on my phone. YouTube. I've got sunshine 5250. All right, now we're climbing back up. You can see how people would like lose their crap being day traders in cryptocurrency. That's why you just got to buy it and hold it and trust in the technology if you're going to buy it at all. Okay, my channel. Come on, where's my channel? Okay, live. Turn my media down so I don't have to listen to myself. Oh my gosh, stupid phone. Stop making all the noise. Turn my media down so I don't have to listen to myself. Sorry, now you're listening to me. Gosh, stupid. All right, now I can see the chat. Top chat, live chat. I need it on live chat. All right. Oh my goodness. The plunge. Okay, I see. Thanks, Mike. This is really interesting to learn about. Didn't mean to crash Bitcoin. Isn't that guy that would advise on stock prices also named Mike? I don't know who you're talking about. The plunge. The plunge. All right. Now we're coming back up. I love seeing that volume just freaking flying by all those trades. All right, let's do the. Let's go back to the 1 minute and see how. Look at that! Massive volume in trades. Somebody just made a lot of money. And after that plunge, I'm going to collect my bet result. $1. Call back. I'm see what's going on and get the basics, but in depth of it, not a clue. Interwebs said, wish I had some extra cash to play with. Yeah, that would have been a good moment to buy some Bitcoin. Probably good. I'm too poor for much investment since I'm dumb about it. Definitely need to learn more. I'm 46, not getting any younger. Yeah, you're just a little younger than me. Army didn't pay me enough for much investment. I do have some savings, but I've just let it sit in the bank. Well, there's some things to be said about just letting things sit in the bank, but I don't know. The returns are so low nowadays. Classic. Exactly. It would be good to invest some, just let it sit, but trying to chase highs and lows can turn into a real disaster. Yeah. A fun disaster, if you could say that. Now let's see. Let's see on the 1 hour mark. We hit this spike, but we're still on this upward chart. It did dip down here to what, yesterday's high, roughly. Yesterday? 410, 49. Yeah. Ooh, you can see though. I can totally see how people would have strokes watching this stuff if they had a lot of money in it. You're doing a good job, Winthrop. What's with the noises? That was me turning on my phone, and like all of the stuff was just like ding, 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 ding. I was still in school and poor when Bitcoin was at its peak. Says Hikaru. Grateful Head. Yeah, I need to look into investment. I have a great resource. My uncle was president of John Deere for years. He's very financially savvy. What are we ranting about today, Scott? We're just talking about some Bitcoin, watching the market fluctuate. We just took a real nosedive, and now we're climbing back up. This is the 1 minute chart, so we're watching it. We were watching this dive in real time. I really wish I could have watched the live chat. Oh my gosh, this Mac is driving me nuts. All right, I'm just going to power it off. Yes, shut down. Jeez Louise. All right, in the last hour, it was down 196. Now it's down just 119. And over the last week, though, it's still up 262. Yep. Yeah. Imagine where it's going to be in a month, man. As long as, again, this is investment in the technology and not just a bunch of people trying to get rich quick, because you can get broke quick doing this stuff. So if you're going to invest because you believe in the technology and you think that long term it is all going to be worth it. Scott, I got my stream going, sort of, or maybe ready for the fan edition. I was working on my Spider-Man test stream and I have some bugs to note. Grateful Head, I have about $20,000 I could feel comfortable investing. Is that enough to get started? It's a lot more than I have in there. Yeah, profit takers instead of investors. What are you? Yeah, I'm not giving you any financial advice, Grateful Head. Sorry, that's not. I can get in trouble doing that. Do your own research. Find things. Study it. Get some info from people who've been paying attention to this technology, and ask them. Ask them what makes the most sense, technology wise. If somebody had told me that Amazon was going to go from a bookseller to a website that sells everything on earth, yeah, I would have dropped 20 grand on that. If I'd have dropped $1 grand on it back then, I would have made $1 million. I would have made $2 million by now. Almost $2 million. An online gamer friend I have has loads of miners going. Bought him a new Porsche. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if I do have solar, so the electricity wouldn't cost me too much. But Yeah, it is kind of an electricity hog. 20 grand, Grateful Head, invest in comics. Get original art. Yeah, Grateful Head, you should come on Friday night auctions and then pick up some original art. Grateful, actually, you're new here, huh? Are you new here? This is, here we go. Climbing back up out of the doldrums. I really should be working. You know, last time around, I was sitting here watching this market. I wasn't even streaming. I was just watching these things while I was drawing, like not all day long necessarily, but yeah, pretty much all day long. I was thinking Fender, big fan of their guitars, and I'm a luthier myself. The main thing he said was the upfront cost of all those graphics cards was mad. Yeah. But look where that Bitcoin's going to get him. Is he mining Bitcoin or Ether or what? I should look into that. I have like I said, I had some cloud mining contracts. I don't even know. I haven't checked on them in so long. I don't know if they expired. And if they did, how much Ether did it freaking mine me? Coins, coins, coins. I do not want to restore. I want to try to remember what the name of my Ether. He was too rich. He's to talk to me now. Hashflare, that's it. Hashflare is the one I was on. Hope I remember all my info. Log in. Logging into Cloudflare, yeah. Remember me. I'm not a robot. It should do well. I mean, you ignore cloud mining for long enough, you should see. Is it done? Hey, I have 1/4 of an Ether that I have mined on Hashflare. Now, do I withdraw that? Or do I just buy back in and get more hash rate? Yeah, I could just Bitcoin withdraw. Oh, it doesn't give me the option to reinvest. That's weird. So I have to withdraw it to my wallet. I'm not sure which wallet this goes to. Let me double check real quick. La 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 la. New here, but followed EVS for a couple of years. Been branching out to you and others. I enjoy your perspective, especially being a Christian. Oh, thank you, Grateful Head. Okay, folks, I'm finished with my shopping, but we've decided to grab a quick bite to eat, so I'm jumping off to here. All right, Perkindo, take it easy. Yard is mowed. Hooray! I'm surprised this is still going. Yeah, I know. Why am I still here? We're just watching Bitcoin climb back up out of the dumpage. The only advice I will give everyone is this: never invest money in crypto that you can't afford to lose. That is correct. That is correct. Biological robots. Everyone, hey Perkindo, enjoy Perkindo. I am a meat popsicle. What? Goes to my wallet. I was drooling at the gaming possibilities. Well, we can always draw stick figure miners. Yeah. Well, Grateful Head, if you got money to spend and you like original art, please do come by the auction on Friday, because it's a lot of fun, and our good friend Dennis Peruch won't be there to drop money on us this week, so multipass. YouTube, Underdog Mike. I just need to check something real quick here. Bitcoin booming again. This stream is going to be not good repeat viewing because it's a live. Is the auction on your channel? Yes. Friday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. OX1119B. Let me double check. Oh, nope, that's a different wallet. Is that my Binance wallet? Shoot. Hold on a second. I gotta open up my other account. Sorry, I don't mean to be doing this all while I should be talking to you guys. Funds, Ether, deposit. Oh, that is my. Oh, okay. I'm telling people to deposit Ether into my Binance account. All right, what's my Coinbase account? Would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home on a jar, and be better off than you are? Only send Ether to this address. I understand. OX8D. OX4. What is that wallet then? Where else do I have? No, I don't want. All right, I need to change. Oh, shoot. That's right. If I change my wallet. If I change my wallet, then I have to wait for like 48 hours or something to deposit. Settings. Bitcoin wallet, Ether wallet. Changing it. 2 weeks. Oh, change block withdrawals for 2 weeks. Dang it. Well, I'll have to figure that out. All right. Never mind, boys and girls. Never mind. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Did you say confirmed? What, the swear word? No, I wouldn't have said that. I will try and catch it. Fridays get hectic with my adult kids. They come by for dinner and chat. Well, bring them to the auction. Maybe they want some art. I think I said that at work 3 days ago. And tomorrow will be even more betterer. Yeah, you can just invest from what he said. But if you use your own mining system, it moves faster and you can control more. Just saw this. Leaked documents. Google doesn't just blacklist sites via its neutral algorithm. It also hand manipulate to blacklist conservatives. Jeez, figures. What's that? Music time? What? Nut for $10 to get started. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap these up. Thank you for joining me in this little roller coaster of a ride of Bitcoin booming again, and then collapsing, and then growing, and then yeah, you're gonna go listen to some music. You know what I'm gonna listen to? I am on book 2 of the Darth Bane trilogy, so I am going to continue listening to that, as it has been a lot of fun. And it's hard when I get into a story like that. I just want to listen to it all the way through, but that is so much more of life that I have to deal with. So yeah, I'm going to do some drawing. I'm going to work on this page, which I don't think I'm going to stream me working on that. Nah, no streaming. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being part of this interesting little foray into the world of cryptocurrency. If you guys have any other questions that I can answer, like my new wall mount thing. Anyways, do it, stream it. I'll do some too. I don't want to. I'm gonna save my voice for tonight. My voice, it feels like I'm. So, thanks for going through this. Thank you for being here. Do like, subscribe, and share this channel. And yeah, let everybody know. Drawn and quartered tonight. Game of Thrones. We'll see you there.